Hello one, Runors here, and welcome back to Supreme Commander Forge Alliance Forever. Now, we're gonna be on Hilly Plateau Small, where I got noticed about this replay for the Theeggroll, and he said it was a really good replay, so we're gonna see how this is going on. We're gonna call, for simplicity's sake, this Team 1 down here, Team 2 up here, and here down in the corner we have the Theeggroll going Cybran First Land. I think it's some kind of purple color. And Purgatory going Seraphim in a... is that ice blue? I don't know. Is it called Cyan? I'm not sure. Then in the upper corner here, pardon, we have a Cannabis going Seraphim... going for air first. Gonna do a small bomber here. And we have Chrysex going Aeon and starting with the first land, having one P-gen. And that is the teams at the moment. The Theeggroll sending out a small hunter, and now the bomber is rolling out of the conveyor belt. A small move order over here. We'll have to see if it managed to take out some engineers, so that will be interesting. How much can a Cannabis see? You can see that the hunter is on the field, so needs to be a little bit careful with that one. But moves the bomber into this area and trying to get it on the from the back, I think, and he's doing a nice bit of microing, and first pass going over the bomber, over the engineers, and misses completely. Needs to see if he can take out these engineers though. And no, oh, there's an anti-air being built there, but will it be able to take it out? Yes, that bomb is taken out. And we see some Tham medium tank and some Selen scouts coming in, and needs to micromanage this engineer though, but the engineer is taken out, so a nice early bomber harassment from that one. Akanabis seems to spread out his Pigeons, it seems. Afraid of bomber attacks, I suppose. But this bomber is doing a nice bit of job here, as it seems. Taking out the third engineer, having 3 kills now on this bomber. So, nice bomber works there for Cannabis. Pardon me if I say that wrong though, but second bomber coming in now from Chrysex. There's a quite high-ranking players here today, so this match should be interesting. I kind of just sped through half of the thing, just to see if there was anything desyncs or anything, but didn't appear to be so. An intercept is coming out for Purgatory here, but it's quite far off though, so it might not see the Shimmer. The Shimmer is going in and going after the Tech 1 Mass Extractor, but only damages a little bit. And there's a group of land factors being produced here at the front. We see that the Chrysex appears to go more for a land spam, and a Cannabis seems to be a little bit more single in his factories. I'm gonna speed it up now to +2 to make things go a little bit quicker. I'm sorry I forgot that in the beginning. Was quite a lot of happy stuff happening, and these mantis just pouring away into here. Took out, I think there was an engineer or a power generator, so that was a nice little bit of work there. The Theeggroll is moving up with his units here, but Chrysex is frontlining his commander so that he can be quite tanky with it and take some units out and send his units in support from the back. But there is some mobile artillery harassing him, so he needs to micromanage a little bit. Good work there, but the Theeggroll and Purgatory sending in both commanders now, and Purgatory goes, now you die. And it appears to already, 5 minutes into the game, that Chrysex can actually end up losing, but a group of reinforcement coming in from Chrysex now, so it appears that he will be able to get out of there. And the Theeggroll is still pushing on this front. Purgatory is following Chrysex, but Chrysex seems to be able to get away Nice bit of micromanaging his Auroras to bump into Purgatory so that Chrysex can manage to get away, but falling to the 4,000 health point mark. So that could have actually been quite a quick end to it all, but Purgatory is pushing quite far into the right part of the map and needs to be a bit careful. I notice that I sometimes say it needs to be quite a lot, but in this case it is quite true. Needs to be careful though, because that's a lot of Auroras and they have such a high damage threshold, damage potential, or whatever you call it. I'm not native to the English language, so sometimes it might be a bit weird the way I speak. And there's a small mobile artillery of a Medusa coming from the back. I love the EMP weapon capabilities of the Cybran, and they have such exceptional stealth. Pushing along now, there's quite a lot happening now, so I'm just going to put it down again. The Theeggroll is pushing deep into Chrysex's base and appears to be going for a gun upgrade, it seems. Yes, the Quantum Accelerator. So now Chrysex should have some more firepower. And on this map, it is understandable. This is a map where you basically go for a T1 spam, and if you're lucky on the 14-minute mark or something like that, I don't know when it's a good idea to go for T2. But usually in the beginning you just gotta get a hell of a lot of T1 spam. Pardon the language, but yeah. The Purgatory is sending some units here on the right flank to take out these mass extractors. Very good play there. Going for the eco since this space seems to be very heavily defended. Mantis going in to take out these Auroras, but there's a hell of a lot of them, so, and they got so much range and so much damage potential. And of course AN armor is slightly bit lower, I think. You got 270, 140 health points, so there's a bit of a difference there. So usually Cybran, Seraphim and UEF can tank damage a bit more than Aeon, since they go more for, I'm not sure, speed, mobility, hover tanks and range and damage instead of, you know, durability. His commander has gone for a T2 upgrade as well, I think. I have to check. No, he's gone for the Enhanced Quantum Disruptor, actually, going for extended range and damage potential. So this commander is just purely bred for war now. If he goes for a shield generator as well, this commander will be... Whoa, that is a nice overcharge. And, oh, it appears to be an explosion mod on this now, so lovely explosions. I didn't really notice that until recently. Will there be some explosions we can see? No. And Purgatory is trying a little bit far out, but does Purgatory have the gun upgrade himself? I think he does. The Chronotone Accelerator. And I mean, it's so much back and forth at the moment. I mean, it's everyone's game, if you ask me. It can really just change rapidly if someone is just getting from the back. There's a lot of interceptors standing here. Might pull them back a little bit just in case, because there's some tanks coming in now. And holy schmoly, the range of these guns on Chrysex. Purgatory he needs to pull a little bit back because his commander is taking quite a lot of damage here. The Theeggroll is pushing now, but Akanabis has got a T2 point defense, and that is a fearsome gun. I prefer actually the UEF Triad though. I think they look so much cooler. And the service turret, but a laser, but the Utau Shala guns is like giant laser beams. So cool if you ask me as well. Chrysex looks like he's overextending a little bit now. No significant cover, but he's sending his units over here, so the Theeggroll has to pull his units back here. Same goes with Purgatory, because he doesn't want to get overtaken. A nice group now of land factories for everyone here, and the Theeggroll has just spammed out land factories. Oh my god, how is the eco going? We got Purgatory on 45 mass per tick. That is impressive. Or now 39 is a bit of reclaim, I suppose. And doing okay in energy. we have Chrysex with about 26 mass. The Theeggroll going on a lot of reclaim, I suppose, with 36 mass, about something like that. Akanabis on a lot of reclaim, I think. If not, then there's everyone is going up to the 40 mark now. Yeah, there's a lot of T2 mass extractors now. And Chrysex is getting a lot of kills now with his commander. How much? He got 2 ranks of veterancy now. About to get to a. Yeah, about to get to a 3rd rank of veterancy here. How about the other commanders? Purgatory has just under 5 kills with his comm. The Theeggroll has 10 kills and Akanabis has 9 kills. So Chrysex is using his comm more offensively. Or at least more aggressively. And we see some Ilshivas now coming for Purgatory, and they have impressive rates of fire, damage potential. I think they look super cool. I think some people say it looks like a chicken, but it looks more like a mecha chicken then. In my case, yeah, it looks like a very odd chicken, something out of Tron. And Chrysex is moving with a large clump of unit now to attack this group, but this group of PDs here now needs to be a bit careful because Chrysex is going down into red. 2,000 hit points. 500. Oh, Chrysex is going down now, and at 12 minutes, Chrysex go down, and at the same time, Purgatory takes a hit as well because of the low HP. Oh my god! I did not see how low Purgatory's health was. I did not expect that, and all this goes up, and oh, beautiful explosion. So now it comes all to the Theeggroll and Akanabis, and oh my god, that was just amazing. The Theeggroll using his commander to get radar online. Has he got T2 on his commander? Yes, he has, since he could build a radar system. And Akanabis has more mass, I thought. And the Theeggroll is now pushing in here because has he put a builder order on these? No. Akanabis needs to put a builder order on these mass points because then he can get mass from his teammates' previous base. And all these units are coming in, and it's so many Mantis just rapid firing at everything, and I just love the Mantis. It's such a cool unit. I mean, in my opinion, just rapid fire laser. Oh, that just feels so good in my opinion. And a lot of Vipers now coming on the field to challenge all these Take 2 point defenses, because there's a lot of Take 2 point defenses actually. How many are there? There's 6 of them spread around, so you get a nice blast radius here to actually hit stuff. But there is a hillside here that is blocking the fire, and that is a strange yellow kind of color here now. Oh, that's just ugh. And all these Vipers is now just pounding on these point defenses, and Akanabis has a few tactical missile defense, but needs to get more up though if you want to challenge all these Cybern's missile launchers, because that's the positive thing about the Cybern missile launcher. They can just spread into 3. They're not as powerful though, but it will still damage. And see some Chrysex chat to Akanabis that build units or you lose, and I gotta agree, Akanabis does seem to be building too many units at the moment. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. Is he trying to like get his comm upgraded or something? He has T2 upgrade and nothing else though, and I think, is he going for T2? Yeah, he's going for T2 on this one. He has T2 land factory HQ here. Going for some mobile missile launcher himself, but the Theeggroll has so many Vipers right now, it's just insane. The rate of fire from these as well, I don't think Cyber missile launchers are that powerful, but as you can see now, in so large numbers, they are just, ouch, just painful. Oh, this... I did not expect this, but there's some Thams now going into the back and seems to be trying to go after the engineers here. And the Theeggroll is sending in some Mantis now to take these out, and there is some Ilshivas here. Is that on a patrol route? Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing much for these. We could send them in on the back here and take out these mass points, because there's very few amounts of units here, so we could actually use that Ilshiva for a very good use. Is it Ilshavu? Ilshavu? Not sure how to pronounce that, but I've heard other people say Ilshiva. So I'm just going to say that for simplicity's sake. And a small group of T1 medium tanks here. And all these mobile missile launchers. Gotta really be careful though, there's a lot of Ilshivas coming in now to take them out. And firing just straight into the ground to try to take things out. And now falling back, but I don't think it's going to be enough though, because... Or is it? Yeah, the Theeggroll is pushing now with a large group of rhinos. Oh, if I remember correctly, the rhinos are cheaper to make than Ilshivas, for example. So, Purgatory calling out GG now. And I gotta agree, it appears to be like that now. The Theeggroll is... Oh, come on, guys, it's not that bad. I mean, sure, I mean, I think did some bad calls, but not too bad. And the Land Factor HQ goes down, and so much fire from these rhinos now. I'm just rolling into the base, taking out these power generators. There's a T2 radar system. If that goes down, I can always will now be blind to see stuff, I think. No, he has more radar, I think, somewhere. And Arcanabis just go straight into the middle of it. He needs to overcharge a little bit here, I think. And yeah, this whole base has been unmolested for most part of the game now. Arcanabis is constantly being harassed, and he's basically being hit, and he's going for a Tech 2 air factory now. So if those units manage to take out the air factory, as they did now, Arcanabis will be severely hindered, because he can't do anything other than build T1 units now, even from that Tech 2 land factory, because it's not an HQ factory. And all these rhinos, but he did deposit mass now, so if he sends engineers to reclaim all this stuff, he can perhaps pull himself up again if he is quick about it. But how is it in this base? So many Tech 2 factories, oh my god, and T1 factories as well, so a good mix of T1 and T2 units here actually for the Theeggroll. And sending in some rhinos from the side here. Not much power damage coming from the rhinos, but they got a large rate of fire, and I gotta say they look really cool. I love the sound of them on the fire, and they're cheap to make if I remember correctly. I mean, if you compare it, I can't really see now though, because there's no T2 land factory here, but the Theeggroll, when it costs to build a... It only costs 297 mass to build a rhino, but I think it's like more 400 or something to build an Ishida. Not too sure. I can now be sending in his commander now with the gun upgrade, so we'll be able to provide some more damage potential to take out these units, but has he the ability to overcharge? I don't think so, it doesn't look like it. So we'll only be reliable on the rapid fire from the gun itself, and that won't be enough, I think. There is a T2 point defense here, but in my opinion this is in Theeggroll's favor. Arcanabis is slowly being withered away by these constant attacks sent from Theeggroll, and his bases just keeps expanding. 63 mass on 47 mass, so the Theeggroll has a good advantage there. I've gone for T2, sits quietly under the shield generator now, so only has the T2 upgrade on his commander, but doesn't really need to use his commander at the moment, I think, because there's so much going on. And got a autogun online now to start fire at these units. There's a mobile large artillery coming in, but it's moving into the range of the gun, so that will be taken out. I agree with Purgatory, it was a fun game, honestly. Really unlucky though that it exploded right here, that Purgatory and Chrysex just went out like that. Both of them. I think Purgatory forgot the range blast radius for the commander, so that he got in the blast as well. Now comes in a second push with T1s on this side and a large group of T2 on this side, and a lot of Viper Tech 2 mobile missile launchers firing into the distance here, just taking it out. I gotta agree, what I learned actually is that on a 5x5 map you should not really focus on ecoing too much or getting T2 mexes too early, because you will be swarmed then by T1 units. That happened to me in a game, and it was a valuable lesson. And all these units now coming in to take out Akanabi's stuff now, and that is a sickly green-yellow color. And Akanabi's in the distance fighting and doing a little bit of twist and turn there with his commander, dancing a little bit while he shoots. Taking out his Vipers. Still doesn't have overcharge abilities. Yes, he does. He has a Tech 1 energy storage, so he have overcharge capabilities. But there's so many units on the map now for the Theeggroll, and he's rolling into Akanabi's base, and it is most likely GG. Yes, his base is starting to buckle. He's losing all his eco. This is a very well fought match, though. Really fun how it was in the beginning, back and forth. So really pleasing game this. And there's so many T2 units now coming in, and they're gonna overwhelm Akanabi's if he doesn't use overcharge on some units here. So this is a GG in my opinion. Akanabi still managing to hold those, still in the green. Have a lot of veterancy, I think, on his commander. 4 veterancy actually ranked now, so he has quite a lot of regen if I remember. Yeah, a decent amount of regen, so Diego just needs to send his units in now. A lot of T1 here just taking out this space, so Akanabi is just gonna die already. Akanabi is taking a hell of a lot of Rhino fire now, and it is pretty much over. And Chrysex wants a rematch actually, so and oh my god, there's so many units now on the field for the Theeggroll, and Akanabi is just going down, and he's just into the red, under 2,000, and at 23 minutes Akanabi has been defeated. So superb play from Team 1 and Team 2. Really lovely match for this one. And the Theeggroll has just swarmed the map with so many units. See all these units, and there's so many T2 factories online. So that was a great game. But thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, press the like button, and as always, I'll see you next time.